which is
What's that?
soccer.
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 They make soccer games now?
Dude,
Wait,
you got to catch up on the last 15 years then.
no. Not a clue. Zero idea. I'm an old man, I know. Make fun of me.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, and let's go talk about Mario today. Yeah, that's how we're starting this one off. This is BS Buddies Podcast. My name is Joe. That is Ian. Ian, what specifically are we talking about today?
So today, talking about Mario in my limited scope, it would be our favorite games, our favorite characters, and then into our most hated enemies in the games. And I gotta say, that was a perfect impression, Joe. That was truly spot on.
I really tried my Chris Pratt impression of Mario right there.
God, I forgot. Yeah.
Just wait till you
Oh,
hear
no.
my Seth Rogen.
Oh no,
Which
please
isn't.
no.
It's not going to happen. That was just a joke. Anyways, Ian, since you have limited knowledge apparently of Mario but still decided to do this episode with me, why don't you go first with your favorite Mario game?
Yeah, I can take a topic and run with it. I was telling Joe before we started this that I'm an old man with experience at Mario because the only thing of Mario I know is Super Mario World and Mario All Stars, which is on my Super Nintendo right down in my cabinet. And my favorite game in the Mario series is Super Mario World because that was honestly my introduction to gaming, even on a console. I think my chair is breaking. I think my chair is gonna give out on me.
You'll be fine.
But I don't know. I just had a lot of fun with like the moving to different areas and the different levels. That was like a completely new experience for me at God, I don't know. I think it was like 6 or 7 years old when I got my Nintendo. So that was pretty freaking cool to see that. And yeah, I could boot it up and play it anytime. But beyond that, I have no idea what the Mario series, how many games there even are. I have no clue. I know they made a movie, and Joe just reminded me that Chris Pratt is the voice of Mario, so that's just gonna wreck the rest of my day. But that's it.
You're
That's
welcome.
all the knowledge I have is contained in 1992 to 1994. Whenever those cartridges were made, that's all the knowledge I have of Mario.
Okay, I have a bit more extensive knowledge of Mario. My first game was on the Game Boy. I believe it was Super Mario World 3 or Super Mario 3. I don't remember exactly what the title was, but that was really well, actually, that was my second time getting into Mario because my first time was on my oldest sister's N64, was Super Mario 64. I had no idea what I was doing because I was like 4 or 5, but it was cool at the time. Transition from the Game Boy to the Wii. My favorite, which I'm gonna bounce around a lot because I've played Mario on like 4 different consoles. Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii, and then Mario Kart for the Wii. Now I have Nintendo Switch, and I have multiple games of Mario. My favorite one, obviously Mario Kart 8 is definitely up there. But one game I got into probably a little too heavily was Mario Strikers, the newest one, which is soccer.
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 They make soccer games now.
Dude, you got to catch up on the last 15 years then.
No.
Mario Strikers has been around for a while.
Not a clue. Zero idea. Yeah, I'm an old man, I know. Make fun of me.
It was my first time playing Mario Strikers, and going from normal difficulty to hard difficulty was absolutely insane. Nintendo doesn't know how to regulate their comp, like their AI. It's like normal is really, really easy. Once you get into hard, usually it's like just a little step up. Nintendo doesn't care. This is just going to be like a huge gap.
Harsh learning curve on that one.
In Mario Strikers, it's ridiculous. I had to try so hard to just beat the whole game, which the whole game didn't really take that long. It's like 8 different cups, if that, on normal and hard, and that's it. But the problem was, I wanted to play that with some neighbors I was trying to befriend, and I think that game might have ruined that chance. I I couldn't I couldn't turn off I couldn't turn off the skills that I have learned from like just crushing the hard computer.
Dude,
I
it's all honestly, if you look back at older games of the era, honestly, there's always been a statistically weird high jump in between normal and hard, and it makes it hilarious because then when you go from playing the computer players to playing people online, like, oh yeah, if I hit you, you don't immediately know where I am and somehow flank around me or maneuver around me or whatever it is the AI you're going up against is doing.
So the problem was it was my fiance versus our two neighbors, and then I was solo, and I was still just absolutely crushing them. So yeah, I'm not really friends with those neighbors, and I'm just gonna blame Mario Strikers for that.
I'm gonna have to look up gameplay of like how this game operates because this is creating a very interesting mental
I
visual for me, having never seen this game,
I could
never
just
played it,
I should load it up tonight or this week and just send you videos, and you'll
so I
appreciate
can
it.
see how it goes.
Other than that, I want to say I'd probably say Mario Kart, and I know that's kind of a blah answer for favorite Mario game, and I kind of rambled for a bit. I played a lot of Mario games. Super Mario Galaxy is great, but it controls like I don't want to say any swear words when it as much as I
Because it's a
can. It
Nintendo episode, specifically
it
because it's a Nintendo episode.
it it just controls so bad. I I went back. I started it on the Wii. I never finished it, so I got like the trilogy version on the Switch, which comes with Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. So I finished it on the Switch, and it controls awful, so
Maybe it was more
bad.
optimized for them motion controls that the Wii had.
No, it was still bad then. It's I think it got worse when they put it on the Switch. But
Oh, you
that's
gotta
enough
love
rambling about games for me. Ian, your favorite Mario character?
Oh, my favorite Mario character. Okay, so I'd like everyone out there to know that there was absolutely no thought that was put into this. And strictly because of the memes, I'm going with Toad. Just because that little dude, every time you see him in a scene, he's always doing something that is on the brink of insanity, and it makes me laugh every single time. Especially like the memes, the one where he's singing Mariah Carey and he gets
Oh,
into a car wreck. It's like an ASMR satire. It's when he hits the high note. It sends me. It sends me. It just
I
gets me.
I cannot go on TikTok without seeing AI Toad singing a song. And I
I'm.
also when that happens, I also can't help myself from clicking it. So that's
It's
another problem.
specifically Toad for that reason, and I know it's stupid. I know it's childish,
I
but oh, it
love
makes me
Toad.
chuckle every time.
My favorite with my more extensive knowledge, I guess, cuz Ian said like he only knew like the original like 5 or
Yeah, I knew the
6
original cast. You had Peach, Daisy, Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Bowser Jr.,
Toad.
Yoshi, Toad. Yeah, I guess technically Toad was there. I forget about him. Yeah. Oops. Um, I think it's about it. That's about all I got in my repertoire. That's all I can name off the top of my head.
My favorite, because he reminds me of me, is Shy Guy. Shy Guy is so adorable. I wish, I wish so bad that Shy Guy was more of a part to the Mario movie. But I love the sounds they make, and play Mario Strikers makes me love him even more. and I'll have to send you videos because
I
it's
do
the
remember the shy guy from Super Mario 3, which is on my Super Mario All Stars. The little dudes with the mask and the
yep.
hoods zooming around.
If you
Uh,
haven't, look up goal celebrations of Shy Guy for Mario Strikers, the newest one. It is so hilarious and so adorable.
I would like I feel bad that you picked such a nice character, such a wholesome little character, because I'd like to add a runner-up for favorite character,
Oh
which you made
boy.
me think of when I said Super Mario 3, and that was those dinosaurs that like hawked loogies out of their nose at you, but it was like a fucking egg. Do you remember those characters at all? I don't know what they're called.
I
They're the little dinosaurs enemies that shoot eggs at you. Those were hilarious.
I'm gonna look it up because
I
I'm
think the best part
trying
was like
to.
you could jump on their egg, pick it up, and then hit them with it. I'm a
Let's
child.
see.
That was my favorite part. I just remember laughing at that so hard when I was like 8, 9 years
Mm,
old. I thought that
Wait,
was the funniest thing.
wait. Are you talking about Birdo?
I don't know. Does the character have a
The
name?
the
I
pink one?
thought it was just. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it was just a.
Birdo.
I thought it was just a generic ass character. I just thought they
No,
were like little dinosaurs or
no. They
something.
they made they made that into a character called Birdo. So
Interesting. Did not know that. Not
yeah,
a clue.
they're Birdo. She is even in 3D now, and I'll send you a picture of Birdo nowadays. She's
Uh,
grown up quite a bit. Least favorite character or enemy, I should say.
Most hated enemy. I hate whatever those little dudes are who would fly around in the clouds and throw the spiky turtles at you. Like I said, I am bad with names. If that dude has a name now, I don't know what it is. I know him as little up in the
Does
clouds.
does he have? Are you talking about the character that has like glasses on?
Yeah, that
Lack
dude with the
Lakitu.
what?
Wait, hold on,
Well, don't ask me. I don't know.
hold on. You might be talking about something else. There is a cloud. I don't know if he's the one who throws shells, but there is a cloud character. You know, in Mario Kart, the one that says like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
That's Lakitu. Is that
Okay.
maybe I'm thinking
Maybe
of him,
because
but
it's like looking at it on a 2D pixeled screen, there's not a lot of definition there. So I
yeah,
mean, yeah, he looks like the dude, but he sits in his cloud and he throws them little spiky turtles and he follows you the whole darn level. And I can't tell you how many times I've been like trying to jump a gap right as he's like, whoop, there you go, and I get hit on the way over, and it's so frustrating. It's I that was where my rage started for certain games was that right there. Oh, it makes me hot just thinking about it.
and then Ian started playing
No,
Battle Block with me, and
no, we're not going to talk
it
about
got
that. We're
worse.
not. That was
Someday,
a
I hope we play it again, maybe on stream, but as a cooperative and not a versus.
yes.
Moving on,
I
so Ian doesn't get PTSD any further. My least favorite was from Super Mario 3, or like I said, Super Mario World 3, whatever it was. The frickin' sun. If you've never played this game, imagine like all of a sudden the sun is just in on the top and you're just moseying on through the level and then the sun dive bombs you and tries to eliminate you. You dodge it, sweet. Nope, it's going to be there
think
the
this was
entire
coming.
level. It's just going to go back up, dive bomb you at certain times
It's the
throughout the
worst
whole
in the
thing.
whole Mario series.
So, yeah, pretty much anything aerial was the worst.
That like oh god, what was I saying earlier? The flying fish. God, I hate on the water levels the stupid flying fish because you could do everything right. You could jump every little obstacle perfectly, and then you'll be running along a platform, and random chance, one of those little suckers will just come
Yeah.
flying up and doo 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 doo, and down you go, and it's like, oh,
Well, I
Gets me
think.
heated. I'm old and I can feel my blood pressure rising.
Well, we better end this episode here before it gets worse. But that's our favorite game, our favorite character, and least favorite enemy. Ian, would you like to start with your quote for this episode?
I suppose I will. I will start with quotes. Which one did I pick? Aha. Yeah, this is a good one. I got a good philosophical one for us since, we were talking about such a heavy topic today.
Yeah,
Change may not always bring growth, but there is no growth without change.
solid.
That's a good
So,
one. That's the most philosophical I'm getting today.
this episode, I don't even have a funny one. I also have a more serious one. And it's basically a play on of a different quote, but I just heard it today, so I wrote it down how it was said. The second you decide you can't, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much true.
It's basically Henry Ford's quote, but said a little different.
Whether you think you can or you think you can't, right?
Yeah, that one. But thank you for BSing with us today. If you have any suggestions on topics, please comment them down below, and we would love to get to them. And subscribe or follow down below to become a bud today. And we will see you next time after I send Ian videos of Mario games that I have played that I feel like he should play as well. Maybe he
After I
should come
catch up
over
on
and
the
we record some videos.
after I catch up on the last 2 decades of Mario games and knowledge.
Yes.
But in the meantime, you just take her easy now.